Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope y'all having an awesome Monday. I'm having an awesome Monday. So today what we're going to talk about is easy. A lot of people like to make, some people might call them skater skirts, circle skirts, and forgive me for my ST. Y'all know I can't pronounce those type of words. So y'all see, this is my half scale mannequin. And at the bottom, as you see, I have her on a little circle skirt. So I'm going to give y'all the dimensions on how y'all get y'all measurements and make a circle skirt, okay? And then if you're going to make a tube top, and this is spandex material. A tube top is your square piece where you'll make it, you'll cut it in two, where you'll do your front piece, you'll do your back piece of the width of how long you want it to your true waistlines, and then you can connect these two together to make them one skirt, or you don't have to. And here I just did a little ruffle piece. So I'm going to show y'all how you get a circle skirt and you get it for your measurements, okay? So the first thing, and when I do it, we're doing it on a half scale mannequin. I'm doing it on my size. So the first thing you want to do, and be standing up for this, you want to take your true waist measurements, okay? I can stop it from twisting around. So I take it and I get my true waist measurements, which is a 28. So you take the 28 and we're going to divide it by 4, because there's 4 sides to your body when you're doing it in 4. So you have 1, and this is going to be the middle seam. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 sides, okay? So you take that 28 and you're going to divide it in 4, okay? 1, 2, and fold it again, 3, 4. So if you take 28, divide it into 4, you see that? You'll have your 7 inches. So then you would take your fabric, okay? And we'll take our fabric so the fabric is right size. I always like to cut mine's right size together. So I'm going to fold this one time, okay? And then we're going to fold it again. Fold it 2 times. So you see you will have 4 pieces, all right? You will have 4 pieces. So we would take that 7, right? And I'm not going to do it on this one because this is the half scale. But you would take that 7, right? So say for this is your 7 right here. And you put it on here and you divide that by 4. So you would take your marking and you'll mark it out like this, okay? This is going to be your waistline. You take that 7 divided by 4. Now, if you want to put your zipper allowance and stuff in there, then you make it bigger. You'll wind up making it bigger. So instead of it being your depending on what fabric you use, instead of being a 7, you can cut it at 10 inches, 12 inches, you know, to give you your zipper allowance. And if it's spandex, you really don't have to a lot, because the spandex, even though you cut it, that it has the ability to expand. So you'll put your zipper allowance in there. So once you get that, that'll be my 7 inches, right? So then what you would do, you'll figure out how long you want your circle skirt to be. So if you say, oh, I want my circle skirt to be, and this is on real size versus my half scale. So you'll put it from your true waist. And you'll say, I want my circle skirt to be 18 inches long. Okay, so if you want 18 inches long, and we just going to pretend like this 18 inches, you're going to put your 1 on that inch, on your seam line, on your waistline, and you're going to start from here. And you'll do that 8 going all the way around. So you hold it there. So that'll be your 8. You move it again. That'll be your 8. And keep it lined up with your waistline. You do it again. That'll be your 8. You do it again. That'll be your 8. You do it again. That'll be your 8. And you just keep going all the way around. And it's on 4. Do it again. That'll be your 8. And do it again. That'll be your 8. Okay. So you do that 8. Going all the way around, okay? So the first thing you want to do is we're going to cut, and I'm doing this in my lap. Normally I do it on a stiffer surface. I won't be holding it and doing it. I'm just trying to do it in the demo. I'm trying to get better, y'all. Trying to get better. Doing these show and tell, just a game I play when I want to save. Okay. So I put the pins on there to stop it. So the first thing I'll do is cut out my waistline. So you cut out your waistline, right? Now you got your markings from the length on how you want it. And this is cut into 4. So you'll start cutting your waistline. And you have the markings. So you take it and you'll cut it all the way around, following those markings, okay? So you'll have something that look like this. And then when you open it up, you have your, and this, I didn't put a, I put it on a fold, so you got a full circle. So you want to put your zipper in the back. And you open it up. And this might not be even because I'm just eyeballing it, but. So you open it up and then you better put your zipper in the back. But you see that? That would be how you make your circle skirt. So then we'll come here. And we'll just put it around your waist. Woo. So you see that? That will be how you will cut your circle skirt. It'll be easy, breezy. The same thing if you wanted to do a peplum. You'll do the same thing. And then with circles, you could do a lot with it. So say, for instance, if you wanted to make a kind of cute design, you could take a circle and put it like up here on your fabric and bring it around. So it's a lot of little things. So that's what, when my fabric get here today, this is kind of how this dress is going to be, but it's going to be a circle that's big enough. So it's going to, I'm going to put it like this. But first I got to cut it. I got to wash it because I actually want it to fray. I want it to fray. So that'd be the part about when you're doing designs. So I got my denim that's going to be delivered today, but it's going to be cut bigger so it can cover this up. But just giving y'all an idea of what my brain process was going with this particular design. I'm going to cut 4 circles. But they're going to be big enough to cover me up. So just imagine I'm going to cut 4 circles, but it's going to be longer to cover me up. Put 1 circle on this side, 1 circle on that side, and then do the same thing with the back and so on. But it's going to be long enough where it's going to cover me up. So I'm going to cut my circles, put it in a washing machine. Then I'm also going to make scraps to hold it up. And then this skirt is going to be this denim little, pretty little denim jean circle skirt. It's just, I just be trying to do different things and make stuff unique. I try to make stuff unique. I try to, like, okay, I get inspired by some designers, but I don't ever try to do 100% copycat. I'll be like, okay, I look online and I see something, okay, there go an idea, and then I go and I do my own spin-off. So that'll be how you make your circle skirt. It's real simple, easy. So if we say we want to make a tube top, okay, gonna make this real simple. Should have enough fabric, but just don't worry if I'm doing it in these little size. You do your size. So if you want to do a tube top like the top, you take your measurements, going all the way around, and you would say that's 35. So you're going to take your 35 and you're going to divide it into 4. 35 divided into 4. And these is real simple to make. So you take that 35. Stop twisting on me. Okay, 35. And when you take that 35 and you divide that into 4, you will get your 8.5. Now, the back where you'll put your zipper and stuff like that, you'll cut that one. You'll cut the back at probably like 10. So, but you'll cut it into 4. So you'll take that 8.5, and then you will do your where's my chalk? We'll just use this. So we have this white on white. Ain't gonna really show. So you have your 8.5, and then when you have your circle, your square piece for the back, like you don't want it to go, if you don't want to scrape, just going straight across, do it at a angle. So we're just gonna do the straight across one. Okay, so we'll say this is what you will have, and you'll take those measurements up there for the 35, and then you do the bottom 35, and then we'll take that same 28 inch for the waist for the bottom. So you'll do your top measurements at the top of the tube top, your waist measurements, because your breast and your waistline is going to be different, and then you cut the bottom side to that size. So you say, okay, this one to be, so I wish I had my chalk. It didn't disappear on me. So you will have your 35 inches, then you will have your, at the bottom, okay, you have your waistline. So when you cut it, it'll kind of be like this, because your waist is smaller than your breast, your waistline. So you see how the shape will look? It'll look something like this, because this side will be wider, that side will be smaller. So we open it up, this is what you will have for your tube dress. Okay, you have this for your tube dress. Let me see, I got my, well, she all the way over there. But you have this for your tube, your top of your tube dress that'll go up here. So just imagine if this was your tube dress, this would be the front of the width of your tube dress. And then you'll do your back. And the only difference with the back, we're going to cut the back a little bit bigger, because we need either a casing to close it, or a zipper, or whatever you chose to put in the back to secure your tube dress. So then you'll put your zipper allowance in there in the back or whatever, and then you go from there. And then you will have your skirt, and you'll have your top. So it'll be like this. You'll have your tube top, and you have your skirt, and then you want to connect them, you connect them right sides together, and then you put your zipper in it. And that's how you would make this little circle skirt thing. So just follow your measurements. And when you're dealing with spandex, you have a little bit more room. So if y'all remember, I was making that green dress, and that green dress had like a lot of spandex in it. So spandex material and stiff material is two different things. So I hope that helped you guys make a circle skirt. And I'm trying, guys, I'm trying to get a whole lot better with my designs. So with that being said, y'all have a great day. Toodles.